Well, I guess I'm doing this then.
You blocked me on Facebook, and now you're going to die.
Welcome to r/terrible Facebook memes, where we see the worst of another health site that I've neglected in order to try and do shit on another health site, and then promote it on another health site. Yeah, I'm smart. My dad sent this to the family Facebook group. Shit got dark real fast. Look at this. All them people all concentrated on their phones. Phone evil. Smartphone bad. Yeah, and the reason why I'm not playing the audio of this is actually a music video. Hi, tech support, how may I help you? Hi, I've got a problem. Your program is telling me to get a pet snake. I don't want one. Excuse me? It's giving me a message telling me I need a snake to run it. Error, Python required to run the script. I can't even fucking run Python. I almost forgot all of HTML. I wish for intelligence, logic, and driving skills. You're a man now, because women are bad. They're dumb. Ha-ha! Misogyny! Oh god, this is an old one. Remember the rare Pepes? You know, the shit that preceded NFTs? Rare gold diamond Pepe comes around once per 426 sextillion years. Upload this in 5 billion nanoseconds, or you'll have 69 chance of bad. Those rare Pepe should have warned us about the NFT markets. Facebook is building a meme hub called LOL to attract teens. r/terrible Facebook memes.
It's free real estate.
Decided to become a boomer cartoonist. I and my wife. Father, I cannot click the book. Let's confuse these kids. 999-666-88-277-733-2-222-88668. Translated, you're a cunt. Two sons of Arnold Schwarzenegger. One son raised by Arnold himself, and another one raised by his wife. Look at how fit his son is compared to the chubbiness of his wife. See? Coddling gets you nowhere. Being an asshole makes great kids. See? Do you have condoms in XXL? Of course, ma'am. Can I stay here to see who buys them? Because all women think about dicks. He has no legs, yet climbs Everest. What's your excuse? Well, his legs won't hurt, mine will. Also, there are bodies up on Mount Everest, so maybe take your ambitions down a peg or two? What a beautifully accurate representation of us millennials. We need to ban guns and open our borders. Let me snort a condom, wear gauge earrings, and eat a Tide Pod. We're smart, and you adults are dumb. This morning I used Red Bull instead of water to make my coffee. After 15 minutes driving on a highway, I realized I left my car at home. And I realized I'm not on a highway, I'm in a coma. Oh boy, barely a few minutes in, we got a minion meme. Your child at age 6 before public education. An American-loving, God-fearing kid. But your child, after a year of public education, he's already into communism. I feel horrible. I look old, mad, and ugly. I really need you to pay me a compliment. Your eyesight's damn near perfect. Ha ha! I hate my wife. Facebook page. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries. 40-year-old moms. So you spent the day topless at the beach again? What makes you think that? Haha, zaggy tits. Did you know that if you sit on the toilet at 11:59 and the clock strikes midnight, it's the same shit, different day? Since when did r/terrible Facebook memes became r/I'm 14 and this is deep? 3 nurses working in a morgue discovered a dead man with a heart-on. The first nurse says, I can't let that go to waste, and decides to ride him. The second nurse does the same. The third nurse hesitates, explaining she's on her period but does him anyway. The man sits up, and the nurse apologized, saying they thought he was dead. He replied, I was, but after 2 jump starts and a blood transfusion, I feel fucking great. Clearly I know how the uterus works. Here's a spelling lesson for you liberals. The last 4 letters in American is I can. The last 4 letters in Republican is I can extort the living fuck out of you.
We have grifters in our midst.
And the last 4 letters in Democrats is rats. The left. The right.
Not only do we have the DC jail, which is the DC gulag, but now we have Nancy Pelosi's gazpacho police.
Me knowing neither side will actually do anything to fix our problems, so might as well find a good fishing hole and watch it all burn down. Haha! Nihilism. So, Bush killed Saddam Hussein, and America cheered. Obama kills Osama, and Americans cheered. Trump kills Soleimani, It's gonna be World War III! We were hunting down Saddam and we were hunting down Osama. We knew what we were hunting. Trump just randomly killed a guy and it all worked out, I guess. Girls look like this. What? Tom Cruise dates a nerd, marries... I have no idea. I keep seeing that everywhere. My wife has seen this and she divorced me. Please remove this. Haha. She was looking for an excuse to get away from an unlikable asshat. Prove that you are not sad. Show off your 3 recent emojis. All the same emojis that you would normally see on a quirky Facebook post. Our principal is an idiot. Do you know who I am? No, I'm the principal's daughter. And do you know who I am? No. Good, lol. The thing that teachers have to do today so that the children pay some attention to them. Boomers. School nurses can now give kids medical marijuana in Colorado. Yo, I'm sick as fuck. I hate you, Dad. You still are, guess. I love you, Dad. Reverse psychology works every time. A husband buys a dozen panties of the same color for his wife. His wife protests. Why the same color? People will think I don't change my panties. Which people? So, are we ready for another yearly gynecology exam? Didn't you wear that to the last examination? Woman, shampoo for dry and damaged hair. Man, shampoo 6-in-1 for hair, face, body, carpet, car, and dishes. Which actually dries you up and is really, really bad for you, honestly. When you laugh at a meme, then realize it's from r/terrible Facebook memes. Uh-oh. Class test! Circle the smallest number. I mean, he's technically correct.
Dear God, I just can't anymore.
Look at the difference. She ended up changing her boyfriend. Now she looks much more prettier. Hey, how long is the flight from London to New York? Just a minute. Thank you. It's a minute, bro. Wow. This vehicle is equipped with a millennial anti-theft device. Because that's the problem. They just all refuse to learn manual instead of the parents teaching them how to use a manual. That's smart. Sammy Hagar is 70. Bill Clinton is 71. Sammy has had over 40 years of alcohol, drugs, sex, rock and roll. Bill lives with Hillary.
And I must say, I have never worked with a more impressive group of people. They were absolutely wonderful to work with.
If Monica Lewinsky says that you used a cigar as a sexual aid with her in the Oval Office area, would she be lying?
When your friend's about to rip her cunt in half, pushing out some little bastard, and you're happy as fuck because you took it in the ass. Single life and married life. Ever wonder if Asians can make fun of Caucasians? Look at me! My name is Jeff! How about that football game? Boy, I love avocado toast! Jesus, that looks fucking butt ugly anyways. Cop, you were going way too fast. Well, I was trying to keep up with the traffic. There isn't any. I know, that's how far behind I am! You're still getting a ticket. Getting pulled over by the cops like, haha, racism. Humans at a campfire. It's cold and I'm starving. Maybe I should ask for some scraps. What's the worst that can happen? 10,000 years later. God, he looks like he is getting World War II flashbacks. Fucking Vietnam flashbacks, maybe. Spend a night here for $1 million. Would you? Not interested. You did not give me $1 million for shooting my best friend in your other post. Police is chasing me. Folks keep talking about another civil war. One side has about 8 trillion bullets, and the other side doesn't know which bathroom to use. Shout out to the hotel maids. They have to change the sheets on February 15th. Not anymore though. COVID fucked that up. You can live here rent-free, but you have to give up Facebook. Could you do it? Well, yeah, I haven't used Facebook in fucking years. Hi bro, do you know Newton's second law? I'm a science student, not a law student. Cause college kids are dumb. How much is a gram? Shit, depends on what you need, fam. Racism is funny. Can't put a camera and a microphone in your bedroom? No way, I would never let you do something like that. But then Mark Zuckerberg comes in. Really? Yeah, he did. He even takes your personal information and sells them. He has everything on you. The left has informed me that I can pick my gender. So today I feel like being the first woman president. Sorry, Hillary.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. They played us like a damn fiddle.
When Chuck Norris attends a feminist rally, he comes back with his shirt ironed and a sandwich. A single sperm has 37.5 megabits of DNA information in it, which means a normal ejaculation represents a data transfer of 1,587.5 terabytes. That's a lot of information to swallow. I only think about sex. Okay, I do not know everything about this, so I'm just all going to draw into one line and just hope for the best. That student's going to flunk, obviously. That's a firm handshake for a lady. That's a small bulge for a man. Your mom didn't think so. My mom died of exhaustion. See you Monday. Savage interview. Take a look at these emojis. You know it'd be funny. Thor, son of Odin. Thanos, son of a bitch. A naked girl gets 500 likes in 5 minutes. Let's see how much a veteran can get. Because it's not like you concentrate on one thing when you're on Facebook or social media in general and you neglect all that other stuff.
Huh. I can insult a politician and look up porn all on the same device. Technology is pretty great.
Sir, please understand. To get an antidepressant pill, you need a proper prescription. Showing your marriage certificate and a wife's picture is not enough. Haha! Marriage is bad! Why is the food cold and bland? Because your mom put her heart and soul into it. See? She's a heartless bitch. I married her because I needed some tax credit, man. Dear liberals, this is what LGBT really means. Liberty, guns, beer, and Trump. Deal with it. Dad, why is my name Experience? Because Oscar Wilde said it best. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. And my mistake is you, son. Now you're gonna live with that for the rest of your fucking life. When you go to war with China, bro, that's the 7th time I killed that guy. Lie to me, Pinocchio, lie to me. Vaccines are safe and effective. Is it in yet? Oh fuck. How to confuse the new generation. Lock them in a house with a rotary phone, an analog watch, a TV with no remote and rabbit ears, a computer with dial-up, a stick shift car parked in the driveway, and leave the directions for everything in cursive. Because, haha, we didn't bother to teach them to our kids. It's clearly not our fault for not teaching these kids about how to deal with a rotary phone or an analog watch or a TV with no remote or a computer on dial-up or how to drive manual and how to read cursive or even teach them how to read cursive. It's not our fault. It's just these kids are dumb, right?
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
This man makes coffins. One day he was about to do a delivery when his vehicle broke down. He didn't want to be late, so he devolted to pull the coffin on his head and walked. A police stopped him and asked him what he was doing and where he was going. He turned to the police and said, "I don't like where I was buried, so I'm relocating." The police fainted. Teacher, you have 5 dogs. Someone wants 2 of them. How many dogs do you have left? Still 5. Okay, they forcibly take 2 dogs. What do you have now? 5 dogs and a dead body? Finally, a parking spot for us fat guys with a barbecue. America under Obama. America now. Who's really the fucking tough guy? My car is making a horrible noise. Have you tried removing the Cardi B CD? Aha, I bet that fucking smart ass got fired. New seatbelt design. 45% less car accidents. Wife terrible. I'm funny. We do not have Wi-Fi. Talk to each other and pretend it's 1995. Can I pay like it was in 1995? Lower prices. When you accidentally open Internet Explorer instead of Chrome.
Ah! After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth!
Oh God, that's an ugly ass baby. Dad, what's Mom have between her legs? Beautiful lock. And you? A big key. So this baby changed the lock because her neighbor has a copy of the key. Aha! February 14th, men chasing the girls looking for some tail. September 14th, women chasing men because it's your fucking baby and you should be held responsible for it. Why are humans the only animals that drink milk as adults? Well, it's easy for you. You have supermarkets and stuff. Hey Mary, can I suck some milk from your titties? Beat it, pervert! You see? I don't think that's how it works. This is an apple tree, okay? But where are the trees of Samsung, Lenovo, and HP? Kid's got a point. What if it's overpriced as fuck? Name the nation we all hate. Examination! Who are you? Maya he! Maya who? Maya ha! Comedy riff from the days of 2005. I want a room. Sorry, no rooms available. But my name is Improvement. So what? Ain't there always a room for improvement? Some people will be like, that's art. Other people will be like, that's vandalism. But quirky me goes, how the hell did they get up there? That's easy, they got rappel equipment. Duh. If Kylie Jenner's new baby can get 15 million likes on Instagram, how many can this new family get? The same? Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. Just let go! You'll do less damage! I learned this on Facebook! I hate it when I think I'm buying organic vegetables and when I get home I discover it's bacon, whiskey, and another gun. Haha, I'm the governor. 70 years in ice, and he still looks fine. But 20 years with a wife, he looks like Joe Biden. Marriage is bad. Dad, come back, my son. I bought a car for you. Mom, come back, my son. I cooked the food you liked. My sister, don't come back, bro. They saw your package of cigarettes. Because, of course, my sister, instead of an actual name. Because that's how families talk, right? Me sneak it back into the library so I can move all the women's rights books into the fiction section for the 5th time this month. Because I'm a misogynistic shitlord. How did the world go from 2 leaders and a dictator to a dumbass, another dumbass, and another dictator? Because we're that gullible. I can't use the computer tonight. Dad has to scroll down for his year of birth. Oh boy. What the hell is this? Fucking 3 pixels wide? Jesus. Little kid, stop. What are you doing? He said Bieber rocks and Eminem sucks.
Finish him.
Nobody can say Eminem sucks. Because we're still in 2006 and Bieber still sucks bad, I guess. When you first start your job, good morning. Your job now. What you want, motherfucker? Actually, when you first start your job should be what you're at your job now, because if you say anything of this sort, you're immediately fired, and you cannot afford to get fired in today's economy. What comes into 69? Mouthwash? Get out. What? Because I'm a woman. All we ever think about is dick. Honey, why does that mailman's penis taste like your pussy? This is some fucked up shit. What? Taylor Swift. I don't like booze nor weed. Be a lot cooler if you did. When my wife picks a restaurant that I don't like, just say, oh yeah, that's where that really cute girl works. Problem solved. Because all women are jealous creatures, right?
Right?
Little known fact, the first textular guard was used in cricket in 1874, and the first helmet was used in 1974. Took 100 years for men to realize the brain is also important. They're right in suggesting that a cup was made roughly in 1847, but the first known helmet was made by Assyrian soldiers in 900 BC. They already knew that protecting the brain is important because without your brain, you're fucking dead. To all the white people, since I ain't got no Valentine or no girl, I'm giving y'all an infinite inward pass. Hard all included. Use the status as proof.
But that's our word now. That's our word now. And you can't have it back.
What type of boys do you like? I like tech guys. You know, I killed a guy once, but I like sensitive guys more after killing him quite a lot. Improvise, adapt, overcome, and then get coochie. Got carded at a liquor store. My Blockbuster card accidentally fell out. Cashier laughed and said, never mind. You want to know how old I was? I used to have a Netflix account back when they still were offering DVDs. Like, yeah, before Netflix was a streaming service, they were actually a DVD rental service. And that started because people just got tired of Blockbuster fees. 48-year-old white women when they see an actually good meme. How can you read this? There's no minions. This here is the Minister of Health for Belgium. I guide others to a treasure that I cannot possess. Boy, is she fat. And I bet that's fucking wrong, too. Unfortunately, that shit hell's true. PlayStation model. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Xbox. Change is good. Meanwhile, Nintendo goes, parkour! Coronavirus. My strong-ass immune system because I ate dirt as a kid. That obviously was training you for a virus that never existed until 2019. Hello, my son has fever and is not able to come to school. Okay, who is this? This is my dad speaking.
Well, I think you should be sorry, for Christ's sake.
Can you see God? No. Can you touch God? No. Then there isn't a God. Hey, sir, can you see your brain? No. Can you touch your brain? No. Okay, you don't have a brain. Ha ha! Well, boys, we did it. Atheism is no more. Really? Your contact name for your friend is bro? Fucking really? Hey, bro, don't talk to me. What did I do? Last night you were so drunk you got my iPad and put it in a blender. Did I? You said you were making apple juice. Currently, you won't be seeing much of this because I edit out all this stuff, so that way it'll be shorter. I'm actually enjoying a bowl of unsweetened applesauce because I need some fucking fruit in my diet. Here we have a 6-year-old kid looking at mom's ID card. The sex is F. He laughs. What's so funny? I can't believe you're so bad at sex you failed at it. Husband died laughing. Well, obviously, it didn't fail. They got you. Reddit cannot be considered social media. I've been here for 8 months and don't know who any of you are. But I know what many of them are. Girlfriendless. And nothing says responsible parenting like giving your kid a fucking $1,000 smartphone to bring to school and play tag with. First name, Robin. Last name, the bank. So you're robbing the bank. Why didn't you come to school yesterday? My dad was in a hospital.
1 week later.
Your dad's still in a hospital? Yes, he's a doctor. Hashtag thug life. Hashtag expelled. Hey Dad, can you give me a new phone? Sure, when the old one breaks. Dad, please. It's a Nokia. It's indestructible. Yes, and I made sure of it. Because I want to be smart and not having to spend money after you keep breaking it for the irresponsible things you keep doing to it. Billy, if there are 5 birds on a fence and you shoot one, how many birds are left? Well, none because the others were far away. Well, the answer is 4, but I like the way you think. Okay, smart ass. I have a question for you. 3 women eating ice cream cones. No, seriously. It went eye licking, eye biting, and 1 sucking. Which one is married? How the hell do you fuck that up? I and 1 are on different areas of the keyboard, no matter where you look at them. Well, obviously the one sucking. Well, it's the one with the wedding ring on, but I like the way you think. And then Billy gets in trouble and has to deal with detention for being a smartass. Your daughter brings him home. What are your first words? This will imply I ever get married at all. I bought myself a new iMac. Hit like when you notice what's wrong with the picture. Would you cross this nest of snakes to save your ex? Cross the snake to save another snake? No way. This is epic. You can tell because I put this there and it says it's funny. So, I've been reading Nostalgia News because that's an apparent publication. They say that Temple, Boot, and Wheelbarrow are gone from the Monopoly board game. What's a board game? I should have taught you about that, but I'm not going to be the responsible parent. I'm just going to instead call you a millennial. They feed us poison, so we buy their cures, while they suppress our medicine. This is supposed to be based on the fact that the popular version of ivermectin is horse dewormer. There is a human version of it, but it doesn't do very well. One guy ended up taking it and it made his condition worse. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan ended up doing a supply of it, but he lucked out with getting a non-threatening version of COVID-19, which is a possibility, and he's now okay. But we don't even know if he lost his taste or anything like that. Also, burgers, Coke, and fries do not give you COVID-19, you fucking dumbass. That instead gives you obesity. 6-11, 7-11, 8-11. Haha, George Bush did 9/11. Dark humor, like clean water. Not everybody gets it, especially if you live in fucking Flint, Michigan. I need you to cover me. I'm a smartass, I'll cover you with a blanket. Thank God he didn't say fire in a hole, because we want to know what the fuck that means, huh? I'm not going to talk to him, so he knows I'm mad, because that's what's important, not communicating and making him do all the guesswork. I'm just going to make him guess. That's how healthy relationships go. Come on, boys, I got free time. This almost makes no sense. Like, what the fuck? If you're going to fight like you're the 3rd monkey on the ramp to Noah's Ark, and brother, it's starting to rain. As if guns was made during the times of the Bible, and so is Armani suits and cigars. When I hold down the upvote button waiting for the aha emoji to appear, am I disabled? Coca-Cola? Mentos, how the world would end. As if Coca-Cola and the Mentos had the same chemical compounds and an atomic bomb, I guess. I mean, when they combined, it'll make something crazy, an explosive reaction, but not so crazy where it will threaten nuclear fallout. If you wait, they seriously spelled it like this, if you wait 200 pounds on Earth, you'll be only 76 pounds on Mars. So we're not overweight, we're in complete denial that our bodies are dying. Honey, who's alarmed? And why does she call you every day at 5:45 a.m.? Because that's what all women are. They're either making sandwiches, are so insecure that they'll take it out on every chance you get, or just dumb blondes.
Who knows? Who knows?
So who's the smart one? Laura for having a 4-year degree for a job in a saturated market, being $150,000 in debt, with no job and thinking people who don't go to college are stupid, or Larry, who went to 1-year tech school for a job in high demand, has been debt-free in 2 years, which is a very unlikely story, makes $80K a year, and bought Laura a drink Saturday night, fucked the shit out of her, and never called again. What in the Sam fuck? Nothing is funnier than when boomers made political cartoons that end up being accidentally hysterical. Case in point, comprehensive sex education is a radical way to get into masturbation, abortion, oral sex, anal sex, and God forbid, gender identities. I'll eat your pussy tonight. What the fuck? Hey man, you got COVID-19? Yeah, born in 2020. Can I come in your ear tonight? No, I might go deaf. That's funny, I come in your mouth, but you never shut the fuck up. Women always talk, right? If Asians got random English tattoos too, it means love in English. Sadly, that is fucking true. Here, grand tour.
I was sitting in a traffic jam one day there, and there was a woman on a bus next to me, and she was a perfectly respectable 50-something woman on her way, obviously, to an office job or whatever. She was wearing a white blouse with red flowers on it. Now, I took a picture. Here it is. And what that says is, he was a asshole.
Hey, miss, you dropped your wallet. No thanks, I have a boyfriend. Oh, okay. We're eating good tonight, boys. And I'm totally not going to jail for theft. Kids in the 2000s be like, hey mom, I got in a Nerf war with my friends and won. I also scraped my knee, but I washed it off with a hose, so it's fine. I'm gonna go watch SpongeBob now. Kids today. Mom, my iPad died, and I'm depressed now because there's nothing to do. And I bet the kids in the 2000s are very, very fucking happy, aren't they? Woman goes blind in one eye after playing mobile game all day. PC gamers going pathetic. I said a prayer to class. I pledge allegiance to the flag. I say Merry Christmas. America as we knew it is going down the toilet, folks. Okay, this is a little bit of a recording that I did on Valentine's Day at 3 in the goddamn morning because I really kind of goofed it up when I freestyled it, and at that point a headache was starting to get to me, and yeah, so do many of these Facebook posts. But yeah, according to the West Virginia Board of Education versus Barnett, that's an actual Supreme Court case, schools cannot compel kids to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And this was back in 1943. It wasn't out of fear of offending somebody, especially for 1943. It was because forcing it would violate the First Amendment. You could still recite it, and kids still recite it to this day. The only time somebody did get in trouble over the Pledge of Allegiance was because he was disrupting the class during the Pledge of Allegiance with claims that the flag symbolized racial discrimination against black people. And I'm not going to go into that can of worms yet. I'm just only saying that that was the particular case. You have the option to also opt out of saying the Pledge of Allegiance if you're not a Christian, because the base Supreme Court case was about forcing children who were Jehovah's Witnesses. They were forcing those kids to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And that does stifle upon the First Amendment rights about the freedom of practicing your religion. The same can apply to prayer in schools. I mean, you have the option, and you don't even have to participate in it. You just can't be a disruptive piece of shit edgelord over it and have it infringe on others, like forcing people to pray as part of an organized school event or activity. You can pray quietly to God to pass that test that you slacked off studying for until the last minute. You just can't be loud and obnoxious about it and forcing others to participate in it, or have the principal force everybody to participate in a prayer across the school. It's also applied to say Merry Christmas. You could still say it. It's just bad for businesses to only say that instead of considering other religions who don't celebrate the same holidays at the same time, because you got Jews, you got Muslims, you got Hindus, you got Buddhists, you even got those who don't even follow a religion in general, especially if you are a big business and you get tons of customers daily. It's why they go for a general happy holidays or have a great day, to incorporate all of it and make it inviting regardless of which holiday you celebrate. I mean, Christianity is still the most followed religion ever. over 31% of the world population follows it, according to as recent numbers as 2015. We have radio stations that will dedicate airtime in the winter between Thanksgiving and Christmas Day with nothing but Christmas songs. You got parades, you got Black Friday, you got Christmas specials on TV, you even got Christmas events and sales. You could still say it. But again, as long as you're not a disruptive piece of shit trying to force it onto others, or disrupting the peace with this, which again would violate the First Amendment. Now back on to the regular session. A doctor and an engineer love the same girl. That's not gonna cause an issue. A doctor gave her a rose daily. And once, the engineer gave the girl an apple. The girl got confused and asked, "There's a meaning to giving a rose. Why are you giving an apple?" "Because an apple today keeps the doctor away." Ha ha ha. Now suck on my pee. "Bro, why did you bring the dog with you?" "It's a rabbit, not a dog." "I was speaking to the rabbit."
Now I'm a jerk and everybody loves me.
Like if you love Oreos. Ignore if you want to be raped in hell for all eternity by a demon with 17 cocks and turns you into his breeding slave, cum dumpster fuck slave, and you get AIDS. Phillips head, flat head, hex head. People who enjoy my meetings but don't react to them are dickheads. 12th birthday. Happy birthday, Billy. Wow, internet on the go. God.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Uncle, I'm a gay, trans, autistic, Muslim, disability, Antifa, feminist, Fermi. I make art and my commissions are open. Yeah, because that's the sign of a responsible adult. If your kid didn't turn out the way you wanted him to, yeah, instead of just saying, "Hey, I should have been a little bit more responsible," just fucking kill the kid. The left sees Nazis everywhere. The right sees communists everywhere. And all I see is a nation of brainwashed idiots who have fallen for the divide and conquer agenda. And of course, it's Tyler Durden. Spoiler alert. The manifestation of the main character's psychosis from having to work constantly after his apartment got burned up and he was forced to live in a abandoned, broken down house. Yeah, the ideal person to model your personality with. Free thought my ass. I don't know much about birds, but I can easily identify the husband in this picture. You see, it's so funny, it's also the post title, and it's posted r/funny, so it's gotta be funny, right? We don't eat eggs, meat, fish, daily, or gluten. What would you recommend? A taxi. Because that's what restaurants do. Instead of catering to someone with an allergy, or maybe they just have trouble digesting gluten, or maybe they're just a vegan. Instead of catering to that option, they could just go fuck it and risk getting negative reviews on Yelp. Mom, why are your grades so bad? Did I ask to be born? I was brought into this world because you two were horny one night. You also suck as parents for not helping me. Aha, you know it's epic because it tells you. Wikipedia knows everything. Facebook knows everybody. Google has everything. And without the internet, those three are nothing. But bitch, please, what about the electricity that powers everything? And then I saw her face. Now I'm a retriever. Do you speak English? Yes. What's your name? Abdul Al-Razin. What's your sex? Yeah, I do sex 3 to 5 times a week. No, I mean male or female? Yes, male, female, sometimes camel. Holy cow! Cow, sheep, animal in general. But isn't that hostile? Horse style, dog style, any style. Oh dear. No dear. Deer run too fast, hard to catch. Because Arabs fuck animals, right? Same idea, different design. Because marriage, bad. I love M&M. I prefer Skittles. I mean the wrapper. Why would you eat the wrapper? We have your child. What are your demands? Are you out of your mind? The daycare's closing. Come get him now. I'm a responsible adult. Hey, Facebook. I just posted a pair of nipples, a bare ass, a hard cock, and a shaved pussy. I'm waiting. I like a guy who loves using toys during his sex. Shoots no dart in her pussy. Her being like, "You fucking smart ass." The common sense conservative. Oh boy. Oxygen is really good for people. I recommend that people breathe it. And then liberals be like, "No, you ain't saying that. I'm gonna turn my face blue. Cause they're really that stupid to me." Ha ha ha. See? That's my political humor. Liberals are dumb. Do you see your husband's reaction? A woman wrote on a paper, "I left, I'm not coming back." Hidden under the bed, the woman waited for her husband to arrive. He walked into the room, saw the paper, wrote something on the paper, put himself to sing. Put himself to sing? The fuck? All satisfied. 5 minutes later, he took his cell phone and called someone. I'm going now, the other that's gone. I'm on my way. Remember, I love you so much. He took the car and left. Mad at anger, yeah, that's fucking smart writing. The woman comes out under the bed and reads what he wrote. I can see your feet. I went for bread. Stop being retarded and make dinner. Lol. Without a single degree, they built us roads that have lasted an eternity. And then the engineers arrived. You can't possibly guess a Wheel of Fortune puzzle with no letters. 80s lyric song. Girls just want to have fun. See these 3 emojis? You know it's gonna be funny. We put emojis in there because you'll be too dumb to understand that this is fucking funny. You have a girlfriend, dude? Yeah, dude. Nice. Where's she from? A different nation. What nation? My imagination. Ha 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 ha. I have the humor of a 5-year-old. Hey mom, what's for dinner? How about filet mignon? Thanos. What? I like to speak to your manager. Haha, Karen jokes. Police shoot a criminal. Doctor took hours to save him. The court still sentences him to death. Doctors be like, what's the point then? Because if he dies before justice is served, then justice wouldn't technically be served. So G's for gram, MG's for milligram, and KG's for kilogram. What about Instagram? The difference between me and you is you post for likes, but I post whatever the fuck I like. See? And I'm using a Harry Potter font, so you know I'm serious. Imagine knowing a guy who can solve all your financial problems without asking for sex. His name is called employment. I'm going for a date. Do you need money, son? No, he will pay. I failed you as a father. I'm getting a bad headache from this, so I'm gonna stop it. When you unironically laugh at an r/terrible Facebook memes post.